Welcome back to 512 Roles and Issues of the Advanced Practice Nurse, and we are now going to go through the tutorial for Group Member Discussion Guidelines and Grading Rubric. I'm Dr. Teresa Hoadley, and I'm your faculty for this course. What I will do when I monitor your participation on a weekly basis is lurk every single day to make sure that you are responding, but I won't respond myself until towards the end of the week. What I found is that students tend to stop the discussion whenever I interject unless it is a question. Your discussions will run from Sunday to midnight Saturday, and I'll award points based on your critical thinking, your response to your peers, as well as your reflection at the end of the week. And this incorporates three parts to your responses. The initial contribution is number 1, a responsive post to one peer is number 2, and a weekly reflection is number 3. And number 3 should occur after the majority of the class is already posted so that you can show synthesis and analysis of whatever was said, and you can integrate all of these comments that were made over the week. Posting number 1 should be done by Tuesday. It should be at least 2 full paragraphs, taking care not to plagiarize, and you want to make sure that it's a quality posting that integrates and synthesizes the majority of your readings. If there is plagiarism, there's a 0 for the week. Postings should also contain minimal quotes because we want this to be your reflection and your thoughts. Posting number 2 is a responsive post, and again, you are going to respond to one peer. This can be done anytime after the initial posting. It should be 1 to 2 paragraphs in length and enough to possess a substantive and not superficial content. It's also a good idea to go ahead and address the person by name when you're responding to their post. Number 3 is your weekly reflection, and you want to use the IQA format. Those of you who are unfamiliar with this, it's the insight, questions, and application format. For your insights, you should start out with either the word insight or the letter I, and what you're going to do is read your peers' comments or their postings, and then what you want to do is to share what insights you have gained from not only your own readings but from their postings. And it's going to show that you've read as well as contemplated the responses that were made. You want to keep your posting specific and tell us what your tools or techniques were useful as you have gained reflection or as you have gained information during this week. How do the postings relate to the problem that was posed in your own idea? What are your aha moments? Your questions should be completed with the word questions or Q. And what you want to do is communicate what was muddy to you. And maybe one of your peers can help you understand what was muddied. Or maybe it was initially muddy and it is now very clear to you. The application then is how you're going to apply all the information that you have used and gained over the week. It's always good to provide because that can help concretize all your readings and your thought processes as well as those of your peers. As far as your rubric, the scoring criteria, the top number of points you can earn is 8, and that shows that you've demonstrated excellence in grasping the key concepts, you've critiqued the work of others, you offer divergent viewpoints in asking questions to facilitate continuity of the discussion, you're providing ample evidence, you apply readings to practice situations, and you provide personal reflections. And the least amount of points, of course, would be 0 because you did not participate at all, but always refer to this rubric as you are posting. It'll help give you insights into your posts. We want you to think critically and thoughtful, and this shows to us that you have evidence of learning. If you post 3 times on 3 different days, you should be able to get the majority of your points. If you only make 1 of 3 postings, you only get 2 points for the week. If you make 2 to 3 postings, or if you don't do at least 3 postings, you would only get 4 points for the week if it were 2 out of the 3. And additionally, points will be deducted according to the criteria that follows. So if any of this does not make sense, please let me know. Let me clarify for you further. At the end of your post, you want to put your name and your tract, and that just helps us know who had posted in addition to that listed at the beginning of the post. Again, let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help. Have a good evening.